What's going on, internet? It's your boy Studio Breeze, and I'm here with my bro.
Keith Mills, what it do, y'all?
And we are here to talk about the top five games that we are each excited for in 2026 and beyond. It's a four-player Helldivers kind of third-person co-op roguelite shooter. No battle pass announcement, hopefully no live service type thing to kind of get in the way of the possible fun that could be had. It looks kind of crazy. I really like the destruction. You know what I'm saying? The way that the bodies just explode. It looks like a really fun squad game. And, we need more of those in gaming. Those come around and it's always a good time. So I'm starting off the list a little light.
I've been a fan of Resident Evil since I've been a child. Once again, another game I should not have been playing at a very young age. And my boy Leon is back. He's old and grizzled, but he's still sexy. You know what I'm saying? He still got that dog in him. And I love the aspect that they're kind of like they've been doing that thing where they have like the two characters, but now they're doing like one is more action packed, whereas the Leon side of the campaign and the other side is the more survival horror, which is Grace's, I believe her name is Grace's part of the campaign, and I believe it's all one, not like two separate ones. And I think that's pretty cool. For the people that get maybe overwhelmed a lot, they got that little break where you can just fuck shit up, and vice versa, where you want to get scared. That's where Grace's part come in. So yeah, I'm very excited for that. It's looking to be a good one, definitely.
People are calling this a Cyberpunk meets Bulletstorm combo, and to me, a mix of both of those games, especially how polished Cyberpunk is nowadays, mixing that with the visceral combat and the bullet time that was in Bulletstorm, which was a classic from the PS3, Xbox 360 era. I think this game might really bring something definitely fun and nostalgic to the table, I'll say.
And speaking of nostalgia, it is going heavy with the nostalgia. We're talking pretty much moments from every movie that has come out, including the Arkham Asylum, Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, the Arkham games. And that's just kind of phenomenal because the Lego games have this like really, particular sense of humor. And it's like anyone can kind of enjoy them. Kids can have fun with it, but it's like the adults. I've enjoyed the Lego games more as an adult than I did as a kid, and now I get to experience parts of my childhood in a different way. I'm actually interacting with those moments, even though they may be a little bit different than how the fans of the movies are used to. It's looking to be very exciting. A very it also kind of just, I feel like it's Arkham Light, so we get our first like co-op Arkham game. Chef's kiss, bro. I can't wait for this shit to come out.
Once again, I'm a fan of Souls likes. Never beat them, but I'm a fan of Souls likes. And this one just looks like it's about to hit so different. Now, with the 2023 Lords of the Fallen, with the update and all the things that it brought to bring the game to a new level and a new level of polish that we haven't seen in the series prior, this game looks like it's taken a whole new step forward and actually kind of almost betraying its roots in the Souls-like genre and almost going for a mix of the 2018 style of God of War level of combat with the visceral Lovecraftian vibe still being there, but the dismemberment, the grittiness, and the over-the-cam shoulder that actually looks very reminiscent of that God of War series. I'm so hyped to what the possibilities are to what we could really be doing as far as how the combat's going to be different and how it's going to feel overall in comparison to the prior entries in the series. This one just seems like it's going to be the chef's kiss, like, to be honest, with this studio. And I'm very proud to see them come from like a rags to riches type of scenario with this new sequel that's coming.
Honestly, wouldn't have been the studio I would have picked for Wolverine. However, they were quiet and they were cooking, and that fucking reveal trailer with the gameplay and all that, all my worries were put to shame. Well, sort of they were put to shame. I'm a little nervous about the writing. I don't care about none of the leaks. I didn't really look too deeply into that. It's just I was a little let down from Marvel Spider-Man 2's writing and parts of Miles Morales' writing, and that's the team that's doing Wolverine. So I'm a story guy at the end of the day. That's the one thing I'm a little worried about. But other than that, could it be a successor to X-Men Origins Wolverine, the video game? Time will tell, but it's definitely looking good so far.
As a giant anime fan, Marvel vs. Capcom fan, Marvel fan, it's like a whole giant mixed bag of all of it, you know. The crazy awesome anime designs. I believe the creator of My Hero, Hirokoshi Sensei, I think he's the one who actually did the designs on Marvel Tokon, and I just gotta say everybody just looks amazing. It's so dope and just so new and different, and seeing our favorite heroes in this new light. And I played the beta, both of us have, in the combat system. It's just really smooth, very beginner friendly, but also like one of those easy to to pick up and play, but tough to master type vibes. And I just love it. Like, and I just can't wait to see the full roster and really just sink my teeth into what this game has to offer, because I think this is going to be one of the ones for a huge W for Arc Sys and Marvel.
When they first announced it, I was shocked, but I was like, this could kind of work. I was very afraid about the action because Hitman is very, you take your time step by step with the assassinations. But hey, some developers can just cook like that and really, change how they operate on the fly, because they've been doing Hitman games for mad years, and this is like a big kind of, I'm not gonna say a big action departure, but the action in it is a departure from what you would experience in something like Hitman. When the going gets tough, it looks like, because I haven't tried it, it looks like something out of like some early Uncharted days, and I was very upset about the delay, because that shit could be coming out soon if it wasn't for that delay. But I understand, given how choppy it was looking, the demo. I'm always happy for a good game, and if I gotta wait for it, and so be it. I'm a fan of stealth games. I'm a fan of action games. So when they combine it, give me option to do either or, it's fantastic.
Huge fan of the show. I'm up to date. Can't wait for the next season to come. And I just love seeing these characters in a new IP. It's a new IP. And it's made by the same people, or a lot of the same people who made Killer Instinct. So it's a lot of that DNA in there. It's another team fighter, but it has that amazing, like, gritty, almost Mortal Kombat like level of dismemberment, and the way that the battle damage happens over time with each of your characters, and just the way that you can do a special move right before they die to actually kind of do like a fatality. It's just really insane, and each character just feels so unique to play. They actually feel like how you would expect them to, and you would think that it wouldn't have as much diversity, which was a lot of discourse online. A lot of people were saying that, oh, I don't know how a lot of people who just punch and kick are just gonna have a fighting game, because that's just not gonna be a lot of diversity. I'm like, bro, look at Street Fighter, MK, Tekken. A lot of those people are just punching and kicking. What are you talking about? Get real. So yeah, that's I had to just put an end to that real fast. But yeah, Invincible Versus, definitely think is gonna be a very, maybe not a fighting game of the year, but definitely an entertaining game for sure.
This got announced quite a few years ago. I'll say probably like 3, maybe 4 years ago. I don't want to say that long, but it may be. These games, they get revealed and then they just disappear, and they'll show things every now and then, and they drag that on for years. But when it comes out, it's some of the best shit you could have played. And when this was announced, that's when I first started getting into my Souls bag. I was playing Demon Souls, and then I went to Dark Souls 3, and I think at that time that's when it was revealed. So I was getting used to that, like, kind of Oh, and Bloodborne. So I was getting used to that kind of faster paced action. And Phantom Blade Zero looks like a goddamn acid trip as a video game, bro. In terms of just how fast and how chaotic everything looks. The bosses look crazy as hell. This is gonna be this is gonna be one of them ones, boy. I tell you, it may take me a little bit, but I'm going to beat that shit. Just like I feel the same way about like Liza P. Those two when they were announced, bro. Out of all the Souls games that have come out, like ones that really had that DNA, those were the main two I've really enjoyed, and I just cannot wait for Phantom Blade Zero, bro. Can you imagine if it had a co-op mod or something like that? Oh man, I don't even know if it has multiplayer in it, but yeah, it feels like the closest thing we're gonna get to like a Bloodborne 2. I feel like if you don't include the one FromSoft is making for Nintendo Switch, but yeah, Phantom Blade Zero, cannot wait.
Well, folks, you've heard our picks for our top 5 most anticipated games coming 2026 and beyond. Let us know your picks in the comments. What you think of ours?
Like, comment, subscribe. We really appreciate the support. I'm Keys.
And I'm Breeze.
And the struggle art continues.
Be breezy.